day and you're watching the steel one.
What's going on, you guys? My name is Rich and I am the Steel One, and today we are going to Denver Comic-Con. I'm pretty excited. How about you?
Yes, excited.
Who are you excited to see?
John Cusack.
John Cusack. He's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna be looking for Ryan Hurst and Felicia Day for sure. Anyway, we're on our way. We're all the way in the Colorado Springs, so we've got to make our way all the way down to Denver. So we will see you there. So I just met Ryan Hurst and I'm shaking like a leaf. Super nervous, super nice guy. Okay, number one, on to the next. So we just met John Cusack, after waiting in line for over an hour and a half. Even though I have a speed pass, he was super late getting here. Pretty cool guy. Rachel and I met him. He fist bumped us, and I didn't ask for an intro. It was too rushed. It just didn't feel right. Rachel almost puked, and got an autograph and a selfie, which you'll see here in a little bit. Anyway, so 2 people down, a bunch more to go. See ya.
Hey, I'm Felicia Day, and you're watching the Steel one.
Alright. Thank you so much.
Well, good luck with it.
Thank you.
Don't read the comments.
Okay. She stroked my beard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I'm still recording. Okay.
You should probably leave that.
I'm giddy. She stroked my beard. Okay. Hey, so we are going back to Denver Comic-Con, day number 2. And I'm just decided to make one big video instead of 3 separate videos for all 3 days that I go. There's a hair on the lens here. So today we're going to try to meet some people. Probably like Weird Al. Kate, what is her last name? Kate?
I don't remember. I just know her name's Red on the show.
Yeah, she plays Red on Orange is the New Black, and she also played Captain Janeway on Voyager, Star Trek Voyager. That's what I'm excited for. I really liked her on that. I don't know, there's a few others. Napoleon Dynamite, maybe. It just depends, because they get really expensive, and you know, is it really that important? I mean, I think I got the main people I really want. Anyway, so we're gonna try to film some more today, and so we're heading there now. Of course, we're at my place, so we don't have to drive from the Springs, so we're good. So we'll see you in a little bit.
could talk about maybe a favorite memory from moving or filming the movie Chance with Amber Benson.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite experiences in filming any movie, actually. Amber Benson, who played Tara on Buffy, she's a writer and director and producer, and she was doing her first movie and asked if I wanted to do a role in it. And I used to produce theater in Chicago and Seattle, and I have a real soft spot in my heart for people who are starting their own train, so to speak. And I said, yeah. And I thought that I was doing her a big favor, and I didn't realize that she was doing me a favor. Because she was so smart. You know, you don't have a lot of money when you're doing your first project, and so she very intelligently shot digitally. Because if you shoot digitally, you don't have to pay for the film stock, and then more importantly, you don't have to pay to develop the film stock, which is another huge expense. And then the editing process is a lot simpler than cutting up little film. And you just save a lot of money if you can shoot digitally. But back then, the digital cameras weren't as good as they are now, and the color was blanching out of the image. So what she did is she just painted the walls of her sets really highly pigmented colors. And she put the
So before we kick off the questions, and I'm sure we'll have plenty of Sons of Anarchy and all the usual suspects, but
I was not in the usual suspects.
no. All right, and if you were Kaiser Soze, now the twist. But the first thing I remember seeing you in, and I don't know if this is maybe one of your first roles, was on, and this is blasphemy, but I enjoyed the new class better, Saved by the Bell, the new class.
Wow.
I think you did
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You were kind of the jock guy, and you fell in love with a man in drag in an episode.
Yeah, as you do.
Yeah. The classic sleeping episode.
Well, let's talk about how you like the new class better than the original.
Yes, I felt it had a more diverse cast who had more layers, and I thought the girls were cuter. That's really the only.
Okay.
That's actually.
All right, I'll give you that one. All right.
Yeah. Was that your first on-screen role?
I want to say so.
Okay.
One of them.
Yeah. Were you a viewer of Saved by the Bell at the time?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because it would have been intimidating for me to be in the Bayside hallways. You know?
I know, right? No. That was, I wasn't a big watcher of the show.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Your dad was an actor as well, right?
Yeah.
He was on Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you grew up sort of in the industry, so was it kind of not that intimidating to be on a set for the first time like that, or?
No, not so much. I mean, my mother's an acting coach, my father's an actor, and my stepfather is a writer. So I was always sort of brought up around it. But,
Yeah.
No, it wasn't intimidating.
Family business. It's no problem.
That's right.
So let's grab an audience question. Where are we?
Yeah.
I thought you said my name, and then I was like, oh wait, she's in the middle of something. Hi guys. I'm really happy to be. Look, is something playing? Oh, it's me. Oh, somebody make it more awkward. I'll do that. Hi you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I mean, I wrote about this in my book a lot. There were some really strange experiences that people would have me write on their bodies and then they would tattoo over them. Which to me, a tattoo is such, I've never had a tattoo, but I'm jealous of everyone I see with tattoos because obviously I have commitment issues and they don't. But I'm always like, one week I'm like, I'll get a butterfly. And I'm like, no, butterflies are stupid. That's all butterflies. And then I'll go like, I want a ferret just because it's funny. I'm like, you want a joke tattoo? That's a terrible idea. I want a fox because he's my totem animal. And I'm like, totem animals are stupid. What are you doing? Although I think I was reincarnated as a prey animal versus a predator, just as a personality. I don't like it, but I just want to be honest about it. So the only tattoo I would probably get would be my daughter's name. But then I've got several people who got tattoos of my signature on them. And like, I am honored, but I'm so nervous when I do it. I'm like, you need to do a beautiful, swoop and more, swoop. And then I'm terrified. It's the most terrifying thing I do at cons. And thank goodness it's only happened like 3 or 4 times. And what if they didn't like it? And then I always am like, well, if I draw it at this angle, if they want a backup, they can just paint over it and make it a heart. So I give them a little out, if they get tired of me. no, I scrawl it. It's not a real signature. I mean, it's my dad is a doctor. I learned well how not to sign things.
Hey everyone, so we are about to head to day number 3 of the Denver Comic-Con. Don't know how long we're gonna stay. As you've probably seen in the video of day 2, we met Weird Al. We met, what is her name? Kate McGrew. She played Captain Janeway on Star Trek Voyager, and she plays Red on Orange is the New Black. She's so cool. And we asked her to do an intro for my channel, and right away before they could even finish, her manager's yelling at me, "No, we don't do that." But Kate was like, "Well, I'll do it, but not here." And she kept signing people's autographs, and they said, "We'll just have to set it up for a different time." And I was like, "Well," I said, "How are we gonna do that?" And the manager's all, "Do you have a card?" Really? Do I have a card? Maybe someday when my channel gets a little bigger, I'll get a card. But for now, they just had me write my phone number down on a post-it note and give it to her. So I gave her my digits. She ain't gonna call. She hasn't called by now. She's probably not gonna, and that's fine. I mean, it's fine. I get it. Same with we met Kevin Conroy again. This is the second time I've met him. I told his manager or handler that I wanted him to do an intro for my channel, and he's like, "Well, he can't do it with the Batman voice because, you know, something to do with copyrights or something." And so I was like, "I get it, and it's fine. I like him. It doesn't matter if he does it in a Batman voice." It would have been pretty sweet though for him to say, "My name is Kevin, and I am Batman, and you're watching the Steel One." That would have been sweet, but it is what it is, and I'm happy with it. He did a good job. Who else did we meet? We went back to John Cusack because, you know, it's Rachel and mine anniversary. 1 year. 1 year. Yay! And so I felt bad that we really didn't do much for her when it comes to him. You know, she really likes him, or she's in love with him, and so I'm not jealous. So I decided let's just get you an autograph. And plus his line was like non-existent, which is really weird because we both feel like he's the biggest star at the Comic-Con, but his line was like nothing yesterday. I mean, it was fairly long on Friday, but not nearly as long as some of these other stars. But yesterday it was just ridiculously short. And so we went up there and I talked to his manager. He really likes Metallica, and so we were talking about Metallica and the show that I went to. And he had met James Hetfield at a grocery store or something up in the mountains. Anyhow, so who else did we meet? I said Weird Al, right? Mm-hmm. Met Weird Al. I didn't ask him to do an intro. It just was too, I don't know, it was weird. But he's really nice. He shook both of our hands, and I told him that he was part of my childhood, and he gave me a look like, "Oh, thanks," but, you know, whatever. She told John that she loved him, and he said, "Have a nice summer." Whatever. can't remember who else we met. We went to some panels, which you probably will see in the video. We went to 3 panels. It was pretty long. We went to guy that played Spike and Buffy, and Felicia Day, and Ryan Hurst, and it was pretty fun. I think that's pretty much it. So today, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. We'll probably do a lot of filming and checking out all the booths, since we really haven't done that the last 2 days. Anyway, so we're on our way to day number 3, and we'll check you later.
That's my radio. And you're what? Shocked and disappointed? I'm me.
Picture of you guys in my kitchen.
No, it is like therapy. It's like your two girlfriends, your therapist.
Tell me all your secrets and your problems. So, first of all, did any of you guys, obviously Buffy, this is the 20th anniversary of the show, our characters introduced at different times. But did any of you guys have any idea the show would have such longevity when you first took the role? James, we can start with you there.
I kind of suspected that it would. I'm a Star Trek fan. I've been coming to conventions, I'm old, so I started coming to conventions at 74. I was 13 years old, dressed as Spock. Awesome tunic that my sister helped sew, secondhand boots that looked kind of like Star Trek boots.
You have the ears?
I had ears I had a friend that was really good at makeup that made ears for my ears, and a big blonde afro. And I was gorgeous! And the chicks dug me because I had a really good communicator. I was this was awesome. But for me, I watched Star Trek over and over and over again, and even when I knew what the plot was going to do, even when I knew what all of the dialogue was, it was still a world that I wanted to go back to, and I kind of was hoping and kind of half suspected that we were making the same kind of thing, or hoping that we did.
Well, I knew that the writing was amazing. I knew Joss had created something out of this world. Yeah, absolutely. But I didn't actually, as an actress, I was just thinking kind of the inside of the journey and really not thinking about any of the impact it would have or other people watching it really. So I didn't kind of think about any of that while doing it until getting to meet people and then sort of getting the feedback that people were really responding to it.
And Mercedes?
Well, I was 16 when we started
You're
the show,
pretty young.
so I was actually in high school. And so I would go to work, and then some days I'd be on my actual high school campus. So I could kind of feel that there was something percolating there. But did I know 20 years later we'd be sitting on this couch? Absolutely not.
Okay, that wraps up the Denver Comic-Con for this year. Had a great time. Both Rachel and I loved it. It was fun. We had a blast. This is the first time I've taken someone with me. I usually go by myself. I usually have a great time just by myself, but I had an extra great time with Rachel. It was a blast. It just seems like it gets bigger and bigger every year, and more people. It's insane, the amount of people that were there. It was just, but it was okay. That part was a little stressful at times, but you know it's like to be in big crowds, but it was all good. We had a great time today. We didn't meet anybody. When we went to the celebrity summit where they keep all the celebrities, just doesn't feel in it. And the few about Michael Rosenbaum or Boom or whatever his name is wasn't even there when we went and looked. So we basically took today as just checking out the rest of the con, seeing all the artists and the different booths and the people dressed up, cosplayers. Some of them were just incredible. I didn't get a lot of them on film. I apologize for that. I haven't edited the film yet. You obviously just watched it, so you know how long it was or short or how good it was. I don't at this point. I hope it's good. So it was good. I enjoy it every year. It's my favorite time of year. It's just fun, and it was fun to be able to hang out with Rachel. And it was our anniversary today, so it was extra fun just because of that. And thank you, Rachel, for coming with me. She's not here now. I had to take her home. She lives in Colorado Springs, so you know I'm tired. A lot of driving, and so anyway, thank you, Rachel, for so much for coming. I love you. And anyway, so I guess what's next is the Colorado Springs Comic-Con. That comes at the end of August. But I will have some videos in between time. I'm gonna have some more unboxings. I know I have a few of my subscriptions coming very soon. I've gotten my emails telling me they're on their way, so we'll see. I'm sure there'll be some reaction videos, and I do have some special videos that I'm thinking about. So there'll be a lot of content in between now and Colorado Springs Comic-Con. And yeah, so it was fun. And Felicia Day stroked my beard. I will never forget that. And I have it on tape now forever and ever, and watch it anytime I want. It's freaking sweet. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please push the like button and subscribe. And if you didn't, push the like button and subscribe anyway. Thank you. You guys are great. See you next time. Peace.